Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Last Call for Adventure. I am so excited to continue this story with this crew. We've got Dodger back. Welcome back, Dodger.
Hello, I'm back. I'm also the
Are
reason
you
we're
in
late.
the US?
So. No, I'm back in England.
What? Already?
Quick trip.
Yeah,
She was
well,
there for a week, right?
My kid only had a week off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to get back for school reasons.
That was fast.
Longer. Yeah, I know.
Did you even get a chance to adjust to the jet lag in that time period?
Yeah, I deal with jet lag pretty well. You know who doesn't deal with jet lag well is a 4-year-old.
So also
Really?
me.
Wow.
Yeah,
me and
I know,
your 4-year-old have that in common. I also cannot deal with jet lag at all. I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
So me and your 4-year-old are the same person.
You guys should hang out.
Yeah. I've been putting off a trip to India. My parents keep asking, like, when are you going to come? Because they're visiting over there right now. And every single time I'm like, oh, I don't know about the jet lag. And they're like, that's such a weird reason. And I was like, no, I know I'm not going to be able to adjust.
It will destroy me for days.
For days it will destroy. Also, it's snowing outside right now. So that temperature adjustment.
Oh, in LA?
No, I was going to say in India or where you are. Oh, okay.
Yeah. In Seattle, it's snowing outside right now. So
for some reason, I always think you're in LA, Bronze. My bad. But it's also snowing in
LA.
LA.
A lot of people
funny
think
enough.
that.
You don't?
Yeah, a
live
lot
in
of
LA?
people think that. No, I don't.
People don't live in Los Angeles.
It's weird.
I know.
If you want a career, though, that's where you gotta be.
I guess
literally none of us are in LA, right?
You just killed Wheat with that.
Well, Wheat's heard that and actually done that multiple times in his life. So he's got
That's right.
I mean,
guess
yeah,
what?
There's no
It's
other
all
way. You gotta
bullshit.
be in
For
LA.
10 years,
all
so-
bullshit.
I
The
know.
digital world, digital performers. Like, I know this is going to blow some people's mind. Anywhere.
Oh, I love that
There's
you're
a little bit of
gated.
that.
Yeah.
You got noise gated.
Yeah.
You got
noise gated. So now your forbidden knowledge is gone forever.
Wow.
Actually
it was
forbidden.
totally intentional. You
I
can
love
do
it.
these jobs from anywhere. You know, you do not need to go to Los Angeles to find success.
Well, I told people, I'm like, it's important enough. You'll fly in. If it's a big thing, you'll fly
If
in.
they have a budget, they'll fly you in. Yeah. And I think the other part that people always think of is like, what about networking? I have found that the groundwork for networking is done online. You know, I think a lot of people go to TwitchCon armed with, you know, a business card and they think, this is it. I'm going to meet all the other people I need to meet and make my career. But I've found that like really you need to lay that groundwork online, and then meeting in person is like the follow through, not the, you know.
Because then it's like, oh, I know you from online. I've interacted. What's up? So good to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like you should always operate in concentric circles where it's like, oh yeah, I know you through a friend, but people seldom want to work with people that are like in their sort of like the people that they make sense for them to work with. They want to jump right to working with, you know, Pokimane.
Not only that, but people like fail to understand in Los Angeles, unless you live fucking next door to someone, like it becomes work to go see people, right? If someone lives 5 miles
For
away,
real.
that's actually an hour to go visit them, right? It's not it doesn't really equate to how it can be in a lot of other cities, but I mean,
100%.
like most folks
Also,
are introverts also. So, you know,
people there I have noticed are fucking busy because they got to make rent, you know? So anytime I have get-togethers with like my LA people, because I'm down there so much, it literally becomes a question of who else is coming. And I don't think that's mean. I think that's just the LA hustle. You kind of have to be on that time of like, well, I can't really make time to go see this movie, see the Batman with like, you know, 2 other people, unless we make it like 15 other people that I need to get FaceTime with. It's not worth it for me. And a lot of people get annoyed with that, but I just kind of I just understand it. I don't like it because I'm a massive introvert, but I'm like, I get it. These people have to constantly be booking work. Otherwise they won't afford the $3,000 rent on their shoebox apartment. So like, I get it.
I think there's also just something to be said about like certain cities have a pace to them, and LA's pace is breakneck.
Yes.
And I've found that like since leaving LA, even though I miss the food and the people and like so I was there for 10 years, so like I established a life there, but like things are so much slower now in a good way. Just my life in general. I feel like I can really take time on things. You just get infected by like the pace of the place that you're in, I think.
Yeah, even if you try, I feel like a lot of people have moved that I've known in the content creation space that move there like, nah, it's not going to be that bad. Like, it's fun. I've visited there. It's fun. Like, that's different when you're not able to go away from all that. And then you, through, no fault of your own, you're exposed to that culture, to that like pace you're talking about. And next thing you know, without even realizing it, you're at this hurried pace and you're like, oh, fuck. How did that happen? It just becomes your new norm.
I would like to just continue to add to the pile. So like one of the things that so I don't care about cars that much. Like the car I drive, I don't feel like that really is a part of my identity. To me, a car is point A, point B, awesome. Same. I'm safe, family safe, good to go. In Los Angeles, I drove around a Dodge Avenger. And I would constantly get these looks of like, what the fuck is that guy? Like, where's your BMW? Like, I don't, why would I have a payment that's more than my rent? Like it's such a status thing in Los Angeles that I could care less about the cars that people drive. And, sorry.
I hate to be that guy, but I have to. It couldn't care less. Please don't say I could care less. Don't do that. Couldn't care.
Great. Okay. Great. I also give zero fucks about that as much as I do about the cars that people drive.
You know how many times I've had that argument with my brother, and then of course him being my older brother will just be like, see, the thing is, I could care less. Like he just does to annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Well, Max, now that you say it,
I find that I could care less. What's interesting about like what you were saying though of like having to be within 5 minutes of people and like talking about how busy people are. I think like to add to Dodger's point, like I love being at a Seattle speed, and I thought our speed was breakneck because anytime I visit someplace else, I remember visiting Hawaii a handful of years ago before the pandemic, and I went to a coffee shop at 8 a.m. and they were closed on the Big Island. And I'm so confused. And I'm like looking around, and this dude is like nearby, and I think he like worked for a construction company or something. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, do you know what time the coffee shop opens?" And he's like, "It's 8 a.m. on Saturday. Why are you drinking coffee?" And I was like, "You know what, dude? You right." And I went back to my
Fair
hotel.
enough.
It was like a light bulb moment where I was like, bro, you are right. It is 8 a.m. on Saturday. I have no reason to be drinking coffee. Like if you're tired, just go back to sleep, forehead. Like it was so funny to me. I was like, damn, this man just turned my whole life on its head. But the converse is like trying to plant these with people in LA, figuring out you got to plan it a month in advance. We don't do that in Seattle. You do not have to text people a month in advance to play D&D or have a board game night. But people are so booked. It's like, well, let's see. The soonest I can squeeze you in is June 2nd. And you're like, what is wrong with you? That is so far out.
Yeah, I've found, someone's from LA when they send you their meeting book to schedule a time with them.
Yes.
It's like really nice. But that's how it works there. Is you get their meeting list when they have openings.
I'll be honest, like Ron, as you talk about like these meetings you're going to, I'm like, fuck, I don't have shit. It's like, sounds stressful. Fuck.
My meetings, thankfully, are all like writer related. So it's all writings rooms and stuff like that.
It depends, on the type of meeting, I suppose.
Yeah.
But in general, though, whenever I hear anybody, you or any other colleagues that are just like, yeah, I got this meeting and then I got this other hard out here, but it's like consistently that, I'm like, good for you. You're staying busy, but fuck, that sounds stressful. Like,
maybe it's the type of car that you drive, Max. Just saying, it might be.
I'll have you know, I got a new car and it's pretty dope. It's not super flashy, but I like it. I like it.
Awesome.
That was me when I got my little Volkswagen hatchback with the all-wheel drive. I was like, I love my car. And I made the mistake of saying that online. and people were like, "What did you get?" Thinking I had like a Beamer or a Merce.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a Volkswagen. Don't get too excited.
Mine's a Volkswagen too, but it's
Dodge
nice.
Avenger. Thank you very much.
Let's go around and do some intros because I could honestly talk to y'all
I was gonna say
about this. I could talk to y'all all day about this. We're gonna start with you, Dodger. Who are you? Who do you play? Oh, you're muted.
I love it.
Blame it on the gate.
Absolutely not.
I love
it. What? I was gated.
You were gate kept?
I was gate kept by my own microphone. It's unreal. Hello, everybody. I'm Dodger, and I play Rizis. She is a Triton princess who is very chill and calm and collected and regal in every way. So
strong.
That's what I play.
Did you hear that we talked about? Did you hear that we talked about anime without you last week?
That's almost as bad as Jesse not being here for the Star Wars conversation.
He said that. He said that was
payback.
That was the exact conversation. He said talking about anime while Dodger is not here is like talking about Star Wars while I'm not there.
Bronze is doing classic Bronze though right now.
What?
I'm gonna call out Bronze.
What did I do?
Bronze has a thing where she thinks all white people look the same, and she's thinking that
oh
I was
my God,
Jesse.
you cannot say that.
She's doing a thing where she thinks I was Jesse last week.
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, Jesse wasn't on the show.
Here.
Jesse wasn't on the show.
So
I was the one that said that.
Oh my God, I am racist.
Really?
For the record, this rumor started, this rumor created by JP, by the way, because I can't tell apart.
Oh, God, that's fucking hilarious.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Tell apart the one from Blade Runner and the one from Suicide Squad. And I'm not going to say who's who because I still can't tell them apart, okay?
The white side of me is very offended right now.
Look, you do work with a lot of dudes with beards.
You totally
That's
do.
true.
Put those in
And
caps.
me and Jesse look
Dudes with
pretty
beards.
similar. Like we've been said that we're brothers, but man, I just think that's
It would
fucking
help
funny.
if they were labeled somehow underneath them, like who they are.
Name tags.
No!
Oh God, I've
Unfortunately,
killed
we don't have that.
killed our DM. We got to get a new one.
No, resuscitate!
She's dead.
Quick, somebody else introduce yourself.
Somebody else introduce yourself. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to be racist.
It's me. That's it. It's me. No.
Man.
I play Blibble,
Unreal.
warlock goblin who had some stuff happen. I don't know if Rizis is even aware of what happened. Probably not.
I knew that the episode revolved around you, but I specifically
So few of them do. So that was really nice to have an episode that actually featured Blibble. That was nice.
I went out of my way to avoid any like specific information about what happened.
I think that's usually the best way to go about it because it solves both. You don't have
Rizis
to do any
doesn't
homework, and then two, you get to argue. It makes sense for your character to not know because your character was not a part of it.
Because I don't want like meta bleed, you know. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a
Anyways,
really
I play
dramatic
make
way
sure.
of just saying, I ain't got time to watch this shit.
That's right.
Come
That's right.
on.
But it makes
Like,
sense. It's totally valid. It's totally valid. I play Blibble. And I think that's all I said. What did I class? Level 4, almost 5.
Level 4, almost 5.
Oh,
Take it away, Wheat.
that's what my kid says, except with her age.
Oh,
Aww.
Level 4, almost 5 is also famous last words. Just throwing it out there.
Oh shit, that's
death
true.
flag.
That
way to
is
go, Max.
true. I love that age where kids say exactly like how many haps they are when they're like,
Yes.
I'm 4 haps or I'm 4 1/4. And I'm like, that's very specific.
Yeah,
But-
I used to say 5 3/4 before I turned 6.
Yeah.
And old ladies thought that was just a kick in the pants. They loved that.
Yeah, I used to do that shit too. Yeah, I don't know why. It was very
I'm going to do that, but when I'm an old lady.
I'm
as
just
well.
gonna
I'm
start
like,
saying. I
I'm
just wanna
73 1/4.
Yeah, I just want to start
I
saying
love
kicking
it.
the pants again. That was a great.
That too.
That's-
That was really good. That was
Yeah.
like really
It's a
old timey.
kick in the pants.
Yeah,
I love that we got to meet both of Wheat's cats today.
There's a third one that doesn't come on camera. This is Peony, named after the infamous Peony pick.
Yeah.
Aww.
Hi, I'm DJ Wheat. I play Lord Wyman the Eighth. I'm definitely excited to have Dodger back to see how this dynamic is going to work with Prel and Blibble's evolution, his Saiyan evolution. I don't even know what to call it, but good to be back.
I am Lord Blibble now. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's right there.
Sick.
There.
Yeah.
But
JP?
just for anybody, JP,
Is that
JP
right?
it is right. For anybody who might not know who you are or have trouble distinguishing, let's say similar people. I'm not going to go more specific than that. Who are you and what do you do?
Sure.
On the
Yeah.
show?
My name is JP Bronze. That's my name. And I don't know how much I want to reveal here. I would kind of want to do it in character with Dodger. I think that'll be fun.
Fair.
But I will give you a description. I am playing Prel, who is a goblin, who is bluish skinned and pretty much looks like Blibble. Apart from that, and has maybe some different color or some different ear shapes at the tip, but kind of a split image of Blibble. And we'll leave it
Split
at that.
image.
Yeah.
Sick.
I don't know what split image is, but that works. That's
Spitting
fine.
image.
Spitting
I think
image
is what you were going for.
It's a kick
Also,
in the pants.
no.
Max.
Couldn't care less. I want to go back to that. Couldn't care less.
I couldn't
Not
care
could not.
less about what you're saying, Max. It's that.
I'm the one who corrects people
I'm
annoyingly
gonna
today.
kick you in
That's
your
what I
pants.
do.
That's that saying. That's how that
I'm going to
goes.
kick you right in your pants.
That is. I don't think that's how you use that
That's
phrase.
how you use it. That's
I'm
I
totally
also
going to
didn't
use that
the
though.
phrase in the correct way, but
If I can work that into
keep that
the
going.
RP today.
that's the goal.
What is the correct way to use it?
What?
ain't that a kick in the pants? It's like
Yeah, it's a kick in the
isn't
pants.
That something
It's-
that like
that sucks.
gets you going.
Oh,
It's something that like
gets
wakes you up and
going.
gets you moving.
Gets you going.
Wait,
yeah. It
that's
could be,
the opposite of what Max just said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What?
that's why I'm saying if we could just all use it wrong, that would be great.
that's the
I
plan.
used it as though it means like it tickles your fancy, but I just said kick in the
I've
pants.
heard it both
instead.
ways. Ain't that a kick in the pants? Like that can be shitty in the sense that it like jolts you.
Mm.
No? Okay.
Let's use it however we
Do
want.
they have like a know your meme
is our show.
but for boomers? So I can go and kick in. Ain't that a kick in the pants?
Yeah,
Wait a
it's
second.
called Webster's Dictionary.
Well, I want to go back
Yeah, go to Ask
to
Jeeves.
Dean Martin in the lyrics. He's like, "Ain't that a kick in the pants?" Right?
No, it's
That's-
head.
Is that
a hole
yeah,
in a
the head, isn't it?
boat?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
kick in the
no,
head.
he does say, "Ain't that a kick in the head?" Yeah.
What is
Yeah, it's
reality
different
even?
lyrics.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore.
Are we having like a shared Mandela effect type of thing?
I was just
I-
gonna
yeah,
say,
no.
what was that?
You know what?
called
You know
when,
what?
like,
As I
people
said it,
share, like, a
I
fake
knew I was
memory?
wrong.
Huh.
As I was quoting the lyrics, I was like, "Shit, it's not right." By the way, your friend did good on the Star Trek show. I liked it.
Oh, that was random.
I'll tell him.
Wow.
I'll
A ref.
tell him. I'll let him know.
I'm being brief. I don't want to go down that road, but
on Pie Card.
on Pie Card, yeah.
Well, I was at my parents' house. My dad burst into the kitchen and was like, "Susan," my mom's name, Susan.
Oh, okay. I'm glad he said that because I wouldn't know.
He just says Susan and then leaves. He was like, "Susan, season 3 of Picard, it's up," and my mom goes, "Oh!" And it made me think of all of you guys.
There you go.
Oh,
It was
Yeah,
very cute.
that's nice.
The gentleman who plays Captain Shaw is a very good friend of mine, and I actually GM'd for them in Vampire the Masquerade years ago at
Amazing.
Geek and Sundry, and we've been homies ever since.
Nice.
And yeah, I had to keep like I knew he had gotten like a dream role that he was very excited about because he's a big Trekkie. And then he just had to
Aw,
keep it
that's
under his hat
awesome.
for a long time. And I was like, I don't know how people do that. Like having to do that is the worst thing in the world.
If you tell him he ate blue steak very well.
Oh,
Oh, did you see the picture he posted of that steak?
No, I didn't.
That shit looks crazy.
Nar.
Like he posted a close-up picture of it on Twitter and it looks insane. Like I was like, that
Yeah.
doesn't even look like food. It just
Yeah.
looks like a I don't even
Make
it
things
looked
blue. It's a
disgusting.
time-honored tradition. You want it to be spacey or futury? Make it blue.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
soy-based meats, I guess. I don't know. Hi, hello. Welcome to Last Call
D&D.
for Adventure.
And
It's trying to steer us back. It was a quick aside.
Steering us is hard, Max, so I don't
Yeah.
blame you.
I don't envy you doing it every time.
We find our party at the edges of a deforested sort of valley, the center of which is a walled camp. In the distance, there is a few watchtowers from which a faint light is glimmering as the late afternoon rapidly approaches. You're sitting discussing your plans when behind you, you hear a voice not unfamiliar to you say, "Hey, boss, is that them right there? Sitting there talking about..." Well, I don't know what they're talking about, actually. And he leans into you, Rizis.
I think it is.
What are they doing?
Not sure. Should we continue to spy or should we declare ourselves? We're not cowards.
That's true. We could totally declare ourselves.
Yeah. Can I be honest with you? Can I
Yeah.
be vulnerable for a moment?
Anytime, boss.
I tried to be sneaky earlier.
Yeah.
And everyone saw me. Sorry. And
Boss, no.
I know. I really thought that I was hiding so well and everyone could see me and I didn't know. And I think that I really went against who I am. And who I am is loud and in your face.
Yeah. I mean, hiding is a coward's act. So of course you would be bad at it, boss, because you cannot commit the acts of a craven.
You are, yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
We're slowly getting louder and louder. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The three of you can definitely hear the two of them
What the fuck
in
was
the
that?
brush nearby.
Did you fucking hear that?
Oh, it sounds like people just going, yeah. And yelling it.
Well, I mean the Tuskar, they do have some fun from time. It might just be one of them, fishing tournament and whatnot.
I got a quick question for you.
Pops out of the bush.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What
D&D equivalent of Jesus Christ. I hate that. I hate when I do that. It makes me -1 RP every time I say Jesus Christ, just as a knee jerk. I'm like, Max, you're better than that. Anyways, back to it.
Crispy critters, Max.
Crispy critters.
Crispy critters.
You know what?
It is I, Rizis.
You know.
Crispy critters.
I don't get that reference. I'll have to look that up.
It's a atomic.
Is it like Krispy Kreme in the future?
No, it's a phrase. All right, we're going to go right. I swear to God, we're going to go right back into D&D after this. In the game Atomic Heart, for some reason, it's a phrase to be like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It's crispy critters.
Oh, I've been looking at that game because it looks interesting, but
we don't want to talk about it. I'll rant on it.
But just real quick, thumbs up or thumbs down? Or
thumbs
middle?
Medium. Thumbs medium.
Oh, yeah, we gotta talk about it later then. Yeah, that's a whole thing then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm like a thumbs 45-degree
45
more because for reasons.
Okay.
The game mechanically might have some issues. The writing and some of the characters are.
You broke.
I'm with you, Max. I'm with you.
Max. Hey, Max, let me ask you a question. Do you like Nora or not?
You gotta ask.
Do you like
again.
Nora or not, Max?
Huh?
Do you like Nora or not?
That's the sex fridge, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, right? You guys are all like, what?
Girl, what?
It's a novelty that wears off.
Oh, I thought Nora was amazing. I really enjoyed that as a character in the grand scheme of things. I don't know why. Maybe that's, but Nora
maybe that speaks to something with your psyche. I don't know. Maybe
one of my
we're getting a little
characters.
Window. I liked it, so. and then I was like, okay, I get it. You're a horny fridge that I have to interact with. Got it.
So funny. Okay, D&D.
You should play it yourself and make a distinction. And I wonder if you would have the same gripes that I have with it.
I haven't been able to like truly get into it because before MCU Crew on Monday, Jesse told me some crazy stuff about that game and the development process. Like just crazy stuff that I was like, what is going on about the EULA and stuff like that? So I was like, oh, I better do research before I buy it.
I'll just say this. The intro of the game does not value your time. And a lot of the game thus far does not value your time in terms of what kind of quests they're putting you on.
Is it true that the user agreement makes you agree to give like all your information to the Russian government?
No idea. I guess they might have my information
Jesse
now.
told
We're
me
here.
that.
We're here now.
I'm sad. Okay, we're gonna D&D.
Oh, shit! I thought I was
they
on
already
Drop Frames
have
for a
our
second.
information. It's all good, Bronze.
That's true. That's true.
As
Jesse
if they didn't already have your
really,
information.
This is Jesse's fault, and I'm sure it was Jesse, and I'm sure it was not JP, because I'm sure that it was Jesse.
That was Jesse. Yeah.
Dex, you want to talk about anime or something? What do you want
to... I wore another anime shirt, so it's anime shirt number 2. 2 for 2. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Bebop. Feel it.
Bebop. Yeah, I've been watching Trigun Stampede and okay, no.
Guys,
no.
I swear to God, you guys fucking suck at staying on.
See, JP, don't roll me in with them because I've tried to steer it back
like 4 times.
It's not even my job to steer it back.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Dex she's been sitting there. She's been sitting there quiet. She's been like,
I'm not blaming Dodger.
When are we coming back?
Fine, I'll take the blame. It's my fault. And I'm not sorry.
Good. I respect that. Crispy critters. Oh my God.
Hello.
Just end the show. Just end it. We're done.
Just hit the credits.
This is the equivalent to like, I would imagine acting and then they just got the giggles and they can't come back. You know what I mean? Because they can't keep taking the same take over and over again. And it's 3 hours later.
You hate being that guy too.
Yeah.
I've been that guy so many times where I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard to stop laughing so that we can actually get shit done. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Do they ever just stare at you? That's the stare that Axome is like giving you. It's like a very intense stare.
Why are you looking at me like that?
We were here the whole time.
Yeah, we were here the whole time.
No, you weren't. They were not.
Wait,
they were not.
You know these two?
Yes, we were.
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah, we were totally here. Who's that?
What do you?
Who?
Did you have a baby?
It's my baby. Yep.
Hi.
No, I'm.
Hello,
He's got a condition where he grows really fast and he's able to absorb a lot about the world from him. But because of that, his skin is a different color than normal goblins.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how goblins worked. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I drank some of the water on accident and it was a side effect that gave birth.
What?
Yeah.
We really gotta check out this magic shit in the
so
water,
much.
you guys. I would.
That short amount of time.
How is the soup, though?
We had a lot of soup though, and it was really good.
We did have a lot of soup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how to cook it now? Is it good? Can you make us good soup?
Can I make a roll to see whether or not I actually figured out how to make good soup?
For sure. Yeah.
Would you like me to roll?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Fantastic. Where is My
Give me a history check,
girl.
comrade. It's from the game.
God damn it.
Oh, where did it go?
God damn it.
It's so weird. Okay, sorry. History. I have a -1. Let's go.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
14.
I got a 14.
Yeah, not bad at all. You're able to recall quite well the recipe taught to you by Red Jasper.
Nice.
For clear broth. That's it. It's clear broth. That's what your 13 got you.
Vegetable stock, yeah.
Tasty clear broth, though.
I can make some pretty dang good soup now. I had to eat it 14 times, but I figured it out now, I think.
What was that? Someone else hiding in the shadows. It sounded like this weird bada bing.
Show yourself!
No, it's probably the effects of the water. Anyways, this is my child.
It's nice to meet you, baby Blibble. I'm Rizis.
Okay, I guess we're going. Yeah, hi. I'm Prill. I'm this one's baby. Yeah, I'm fresh to this world.
Blibble's just
Learned
grinning.
so much so quickly.
Yeah, well, I have a great father.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you to say.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Axum is gonna make a insight check. See if he can tell. Go
I
ahead
was
and
wondering
give
if
me
you would.
a deception check, Pro.
12. That's a bad roll with +6.
12. Oh, wait, no.
Hey,
12
Yeah.
versus a 9. Hey.
Should be
Axel,
a
like,
9
leans-
plus 1 because like Lord Wyman is laughing his ass off right now. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like a 10, yeah.
A 10 against a 12, yeah.
Yeah. Axum leans into your ear, Rizis, and is like, I have heard of some jellyfish sort of splitting themselves in two and stuff like that to reproduce. Personally, what surprises me is that Blibble isn't smaller. So
Right.
where did this other one like come from? Shouldn't have like
what
split
do you mean
in
smaller?
two?
Why would I be smaller? Because you thinking I'd split or something?
No.
Of course not. We wouldn't think that.
Did you not think I could hear you? Look at my ears. You're standing right next to me.
Yeah, look at
That
your
one has
ears.
messed up ears. It points at you, Pro.
What the fuck does that mean?
The ears all messed up.
What?
It's all jacked
You-
up.
Just because they're new
Probably
to the
'cause-
world doesn't mean you can just insult them. What if I said you weren't strong and you were weak and you looked all gangly?
Well,
that would hurt.
that would be a lie.
It's obviously a lie. Squeezes his arms. Look at this man.
I'm like going like
state something so blatantly false. One cannot take it seriously.
I'm like rubbing the tips of my ears to try and like smooth. What are you? It's not fucking. It's fine. It's
Maybe they harden over time, and it's because your ears are new to the
It's
world.
still soft. Yeah.
Yeah,
You, like,
maybe-
pokes
maybe-
at you a
That's
little
probably
bit.
Don't
actually. You know
fucking
what? That
touch-
makes
don't
that makes a
fucking
lot of sense.
don't touch.
Go on, touch
Yeah.
his ears.
No, stop fucking. Stop it. Stop it.
Very velvety.
Stop it.
Velvety skin.
First off, what the fuck are you? The two of you, I never. What the hell is this?
We are Tritons.
It's
obviously.
a baby, boss. It's never seen one before because
Oh,
it's a baby.
gosh, you're right.
Right?
You guys
yeah,
gotta forgive him.
You were so.
Yeah,
I'm
forget-
so
he's
sorry.
very curious.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Yep, I'm
If you
brand
could
new to
We are
educate
the world.
him.
Tritons.
Okay.
There's
Come
a
from
big
the deep
water.
sea.
You
Yes.
probably just know what the sea is. There's a big
Oh my gosh.
water.
There's big water, and it
Big
goes
water.
really deep. And
So
deep
deep.
down, there are
Wow.
kingdoms, and we're from one of the kingdoms of the deep water.
Whoa. Deep water. Have to
Yes.
hold breath to go so deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wyman?
You want big land. Be on big water.
Yeah.
Wyman,
You're very good at this.
Kind of
You
quiet in this
understand,
whole
Prel?
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
very
understand.
good at talking to
no, I
children.
get it. I get it. Yeah, it's the slow talking and almost talking down to both. Yeah, I get it.
Well, literally, actually,
we.
you got to get used to being talked down to, both them being rude and physically.
It's true.
Because we're smaller than other. We're smaller, them bigger.
No, yep, I understand that one. I get it.
Yes.
I'm living it.
True.
That's
We
right.
are
Pops.
huge.
Yep.
How you doing, Lord Wyman?
I think Lord Wyman has gone from like laughter of just like, what is this absurdity, to that now laughter of like, oh, we're all going to die because we're trying to infiltrate a camp and be quiet about it. We're having this casual conversation and people are talking baby talk to each other. And I'm not even sure if Rizis has any idea what's going on. And
Nope.
so it's like that nervous, well, aside from us all, potentially dying soon, I think we might want to inform our colleagues of what we're up to.
Loudly. Huh? Dying?
And then kind of points over to right, the sort of tent and tower area. We're probably far enough away that they're not able to, but trying to say, I don't remember her name. Who gave us the information on the MC too?
Something with a J.
It was Locke. It was Locke.
Yeah, NL.
Locke told us about the mining constructs that we might be able to use to go investigate the arcane leakage that we originally set foot to go do. And so we're trying to steal one, but we must be clever and stealthy about it. We were about to put everyone to sleep, but instead something happened, and well, then you came, and here we are.
Something what happened?
I gave birth.
I think I actually looked to Blibble because I have no idea what happened. I'm not even sure if I saw the stag. Like, did I see the stag?
I think he walked off to talk to it, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Am I remembering that right, Max?
You knew that there was something we were doing to summon the stag of slumbering. That's all. Whether or not you actually saw the stag.
That's right.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you probably saw something happen, but I don't think you understand fully what was going on.
Did you choose Arcfey or Celestial?
Celestial.
Ooh,
Nice.
Spicy. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dodger is just like, what?
maybe it just say like, well, now that we've all reconvened and everyone's here, Blibble, perhaps you can tell us, is everyone asleep? Because it doesn't appear as if everyone is asleep. I still hear the low murmur of soldiers and can see that one in the tower clearly doing his thing. So either your sleep spell failed or you have done something else to this camp.
Yeah, about the sleep spell.
We got this. What happened with that? I got the stag out here, then it just disappeared.
Well, hold on now. He says that, and I say we covered this a little bit in RP. I explained what happened. As far as like visuals, you don't know exactly, but Blibble did say. He was very emotional about it and like talking about, all this stuff. And that while he can't probably do the sleep spell, he now has this darkness removed and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Also, if you note, if anybody's looking, Blibble's necklace thing pendant that was like formerly a flame that is now turned into a stag.
Oh.
So
no one noticed, Blibble. That's not that important. No one noticed. But
also, if anyone noticed, Blibble recently clipped his fingernails
and so they're a little shorter.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was bothering him.
I
just a little
definitely
bit. Clean 'em up.
noticed that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important, Blibble.
So I don't think I can do the sleep thing. So let me catch up. It goes like this. You weren't there for that, were you? So we met this. What were you? No, you weren't. We met this entity, this sort of thing from the Fey realm, right? Turns out that it had the ability to put everyone to sleep. So we first found them. They were injured in the Fey realm, and then I don't even think they actually.
Wait. In the
There's so much to
day that
cover.
we haven't been around each other, you guys went to the Fey realm?
Different adventure, different
Oh.
people, sort of, kind of, actually. It's funny.
Okay.
Listen, you know what? No, I'm not going to tell you that either.
He's like laughing to himself because he's considering saying that you're not actually, his child.
No, yeah, I get real excited.
Yeah.
Slump back.
Yeah.
It'll be better this way. So, suffice it to say, a change has occurred, and some darkness that was imprisoning me. All that I see, it is gone now, and something else has replaced it. And now I feel like a shift has happened within myself.
Wow.
Well, puberty can be a very interesting time in someone's life.
And childbirth is.
Wait, hold on. Dad, what?
It really changes you, or so my
Really
mother
does,
says.
Wait, Dad, what
very
is
happy for
puberty?
you,
What
Bubble.
am I going to go through that? Is that going to happen to me?
Yes.
Oh, not
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a
it's
long
gonna-
time. Wait. You have
Well, it's
grown
accelerated.
Fast.
You got to
Potentially
remember, it happens
tomorrow.
quick. So it could happen tomorrow.
It's going to happen
or-
tomorrow?
Or in an hour or 10 minutes.
Ah,
We need to do this
shit.
fight now. Are we fighting things?
Just do it
We're
now,
fighting
actually.
stuff, right?
Can you try to do it now?
What am I-
Puberty
I don't-
activate. Puberty activate.
Goblins are wild. Can you just do that?
Yeah, hold on.
Did it happen?
That's a
Blibble's
power.
like trying to he's like making it seem like he's doing some sort of spell.
Puber incantato.
I don't think we should be here for that.
He makes a mouth noise.
You gotta be careful with that. That could have hit me. That could have hit Rizis.
Yeah,
it's just for
Rizis
goblins.
looks away to give
No,
privacy.
That's
to,
it's just
to the poor
I-
baby goblin.
Nothing happened, I don't think, but that's just goblin magic. Everyone knows that.
Well, do you hate Blibble?
No, I don't. I don't hate. No, why?
It didn't work then. It didn't
Oh,
work
yeah,
then.
it didn't work.
Don't feel any rebellious urges.
Yeah.
Oh
True.
no, not is that part of it? I guess okay. I'll let you know when I feel that.
think your
Yeah.
spell failed.
You know, I'm starting to with this whole, but not yet. It's.
Oh no, it's kicking in.
I can feel it. I can feel something.
Maybe not yet. Maybe he's gotta cook more.
Okay, so then what are we doing? Because
So-
Axum and I just got done having a whole conversation about how we're not hiding anymore because that's what cowards do. So what are we doing here?
We're hiding.
Not so loud. Not so loud. That's part of it.
We got to get into
So-
this camp.
Gotta get into camp.
That's
They
the
got
goal.
a
Let's
vessel.
go.
They go, no, what?
Oh,
well,
Look at. We've been.
We
Wyman,
technically-
you're good with the words.
we technically don't need to get into the camp because the mining constructs do these test runs, and what we now that our major plan has failed, we obviously go to our backup plan, which is to scout and then bribe the pilot of the testing mining construct in order to take it to our destination and investigate the arcane leakage.
Sounds boring.
You said that really well. I would have taken way longer to say that.
Yeah, he's much
What
better
am I
at speaking
supposed to
than us.
do? What are we supposed to do? We
Well,
just sit?
We do
Every-
not carry pieces of metal with which to bribe people. Where would we
Well,
require
that's
these?
what we have Blibble for. But there are 2 guards that guard the mining construct. So
So we kill
you know,
them.
to use your suite of skills, we would need you to dispatch them without harming the pilot. The pilot is a crucial part to our plan, along with the 100 gold pieces that Blibble has in his pocket.
That's true.
It's the only
I was
way.
against this before, and now I'm feeling like it might be better. I don't know. I just feel like there's this darkness that was inside of me before, and I'm just a lot happier.
Be much more enjoyable, Blibble.
So there's 3 dudes. One dude needs money, and the other dudes need to die.
Sure.
Yes, but we're not 100% on who is the pilot, except for maybe they might be wizardy in nature, I think.
Right.
Okay, so we grab one and we say, "Are you the pilot?" And then if they say no, then we kill them. And if they realize that they'll die if they don't say yes, then they'll just say, "Wait."
I would imagine that the guards are equipped in a, how do I say it, a guardy way, you know, perhaps some armor, a sword, or, you know, versus a wizard, an arcane user. Well, clearly, I mean, unless they are thinking 8 steps ahead of us and they dress the pilot as a guard, I think this shouldn't be a problem identifying who you need to dispatch.
Okay.
So I take 1. You take 1, boss.
Yep.
And Blibble and Lord Wyman
Blibble's a
can
parent
handle
now.
the
Blibble can't fight.
business. Oh, that's true. And you need to take care of your baby, but children can't fight either. So I take 1, you take 1, and Lord Wyman handles the business transaction, since Lord Wyman is good at transactions.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Blibble, give Lord Wyman all of your gold pieces, all of your small bits of round.
Blibble, you only need to give me 90, since I have 10 that I will gladly throw into the bribing pot.
That is fair. Blibble's looking at you like, you son of a bitch.
I have some to put in the pot too. And Axel
How many pieces?
Reaches out. He reaches out his hand and deposits into your open palm what looks to be dried fish scales.
Yeah.
Those are really good. You're going to want to keep those. Those are valuable.
Yeah, you want to keep those.
Are you sure?
Wow. Are you sure you want to give those to Lord Wyman? You should, though. He loves those. Those specific currency, he loves that.
There's a lot of fish scales there.
And you can't reject them.
I won't reject them. You never know when you might need to pay for services with fish scales. It's very possible. I can, of course, take them and just tuck them into a pocket.
As you tuck them into your pocket, you notice they're salted, and you wonder if for half a moment these are currency and also a snack.
So, as I wonder this,
efficient.
Bronze, who implants this idea and seps me with this, like, kind of do one of those turn to the side, like no one can.
Mm-hmm.
The eating one?
Oh, I did. Yeah. They are a snack. They are a snack. Yes. Yes.
Were they good? Is it rude to eat your fish scales?
It was tasty.
Yeah, they're seasoned like corn nuts.
Delicious.
I want to try one.
Now, Blibble, you can't eat all of our money. We need some of it to bribe.
That is true. But can I try like one of them or part of one?
Yes, absolutely. It's the least I can do for your contribution to the bribe pot. So
you hand that to him and he gives you 90 gold. Like he stops mid like giving it to you. Like there's like a former version of his self. It's like, fuck you doing? But then it just calmness and a smile washes over him. He's like, here you go for the bribe.
I've got it. 100 gold pieces.
try that.
It's tasty, yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would keep the rest of them away from me, because they're addictive.
So there is one other thing I must remind, is that we mustn't alert the camp when we make a move for the mining construct. It would probably be bad if the entirety of this camp rushed us with a death gaze in their eyes, wanting to kill us all and string us up by our feet and probably make an example for others who would go against the Meridian Company. So just a minor inconvenience.
So what we wait. How long are we waiting?
Well, boss,
That's a good question.
we could take out the lookout.
Yeah. Should we just get rid of the lookout?
And how do you propose to get rid of the lookout?
We can see the lookout.
Swim
right?
up to the tower? Is this...
Yeah. You see, you
Climb.
now remember vaguely, Marin is also with you. She's kind of created, like I said, a very bad ghillie suit for herself. And she's been scouting this entire time, laying completely prone on the ground. And she pipes up as you say this. And she's like, yeah, how are you gonna get up to the lookout tower?
I will
I'm
climb.
gonna be honest. I forgot Marin was here.
Huh?
So stealthy.
I've been scouting this whole time,
So
and I thought we had a
stealthy.
plan.
So good. So we do. You've just been so good. I take back what I said earlier about you being less stealthy. That was really good.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm
I-
used to
I was wrong.
stakeouts. And you see, like she's like laying on the ground, like I said, with like this like very makeshift blanket of like scrub brush and leaves, and she's like, "Well, I used to go camping with Pop Pop before he passed, and I get, this is the one thing I'm kind of, I guess, like good at a little bit. Yeah." And you notice
Really
now,
good.
like she's been drawing a perfect like map of the region around you. You're subtly reminded that she's a level 3 cartographer guild member.
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing she's good at is drawing, not her bow, but her quill.
Nice.
Here,
Wow.
here. She hands it up to you, Lord Wyman. And we'll see how accurate her patrol markings are.
Oh,
From her survey.
girl.
Watch this terrible roll.
Oh,
Oh,
That's 25.
my words.
Absolutely.
25. Yeah, she's marked down pretty well as you were all kind of discussing it. She's been laying here the entire time. She hands up this map to you, and there's dotted lines on it that seem to be patrols. And as she hands it up to you, Lord Wyman, she says with that 25, Mr. Wyman, I've noticed that the guard currently positioned has a bit of a habit. He leaves every so often to go light his pipe and stand at the outer wall, leaving the other one up in the tower by himself. For my approximation, there are only 2 of them in the tower.
Marin,
Yes, Mr. Wyman, the 8th.
I just need you to know that this is one of the most immaculate maps that I have ever laid eyes on. Well done.
Oh,
You are truly a master of your craft. And yes, this map looks incredibly accurate. And looking at, I don't know, not my watch, but maybe up at the sky. And yes, it appears that you are accurate about the patrols as well, but still one in the tower. are you suggesting that we take out the solo guard and then secure the tower?
Well,
Or that
we could,
with one in the tower, they have less. Yes.
We would have a window because there's 2. And you notice now she points it out. It's almost like a little bit of a hunter's blind. And she says, well, there's 2 openings. Normally there's someone posted on each. But when one guard comes down to smoke, I mean, the other guard could only watch one of the 2 portholes or whatever you call them. And I don't know.
That makes a lot
there
of sense.
There might be an opportunity there.
What is the duration of this individual's break?
Well, I've estimated it's about 19 minutes. He's very bad at lighting a pipe. Now, a lot of people think lighting a pipe is easy, and I used to see my great-grandpappy try to do it, but actually it's really hard. You have to, like, puff at the exact right thing to really get it going. Otherwise, you just kind of sit there with it smoldering for 20 minutes and getting it to, there's an art to it. There's also art to how you pack the bowl, I think, because you don't want to pack the tobacco too tight, but you don't want it to be too loose either.
You are absolutely right. My time at the Bard College has taught me everything that you speak of. And yes, that is right. There is a science to all of this that you speak of. 19
Cut back to
minutes
Lord Wyman and the other kids at the Bard College smoking a
trying to get a pipe going and being like, why doesn't it work?
Except with
I'm gonna write a song about this. Just you wait. I'm gonna write a song about this.
This discovery gives us a healthy window of opportunity, I think, to achieve our goals. We dispatched the guards in 19 minutes. We bribed the pilot to take us to the Onyx Shores, our destination, and we have the comfort of a mining construct in which to take us. This could work. Blibble. What? Yeah. But what about you? You told us that you thought, well, maybe I might still be able to help, and you didn't quite go into much more detail than that. I'm wondering if you might enlighten us on what you meant by that.
So, this otherworldly being that we got the boon from, this favor, right? They had the power to make people go to sleep. Large amounts of people. I could try, but something tells me, let me just try it. Hold on a second. Who wants to go to sleep for a moment? I'll bring you back.
Me.
All right, here we go. I'm just gonna try because I don't want to waste it. You know, it'd be very dangerous if I just went up and tried to make people go to sleep and then they don't. Okay, here we go. He's trying to put Rizis to sleep to test.
Like a sleeper hold?
No. That'd be fucking hilarious though. Go to sleep.
Look at the sounds you were making. I was like, are you trying to sleeper hold Rizis?
It's very doable. I only have 21 health, so.
Okay, so you try.
I'm trying to see if I can cast if I have that ability, like if that was imparted onto me.
Yeah, I think. Let me see. I think as a if you went pack to the Arc-Fae, you would have been able to do.
I know the answer. I know the answer as a player.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go off, I'm gonna try to like underhand cast sleep on on Rizis.
Yeah.
No.
I love it.
No. Yeah, he definitely doesn't know how to put him to sleep, or put Rizis to sleep. But I have to say, underhand casting it without like the requisite feat is going to be very difficult because there are verbal and somatic components. So it's very hard to do this like quietly.
There are.
Also, you were just born. So do you really want to try that? Because that's pretty advanced.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
But, I mean, you can attempt it. You can make a stealth check and see if you can cast it quietly.
Okay. I'll take the chance.
Okay.
Here's stealth. That's a 9. It's probably not going to work out so great.
Yeah. And then go ahead and let me see. So roll 5d8.
Sure. Oh, that posted. Nice. That's right over Dodger's face because she's being put to sleep.
I'm asleep.
Oh no!
You're asleep.
Oh no!
Wow, that it just so happened to go.
Here, I'll just roll the 5d. It's 5d4, right?
D8, I believe.
5d8,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 24.
Oh yeah, I'm hella asleep.
Only 21 hit points. So yes. Rizis falls asleep. Wyman, you know right away that Prowl casts a spell and not Blibble. Like you, with that 9, like you're in your passive perception, you're not fooled. Rizis, however, the thing you probably remember before falling asleep is hearing Prowl's voice very faintly behind Blibble's.
Oh, a sweet child.
Would Blibble know? Because Blibble's genuinely trying to see if he has this ability.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, just because you want to believe.
Sure, yeah.
I've been watching X-Files.
I should watch.
You want to believe.
Oh, and I don't know nothing.
Oh yeah,
5.
you think it's you. You definitely think it's you with the 5. Yeah, that does not
crispy
beat the 9.
critters. I did it.
What, man? That's really impressive. That's some wow. I want to be like you when I grow. When I age. When I go through puberty,
you'll be,
I want to be like you.
Yeah. That'll be like in I don't know, half a day or something, probably.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay.
So apparently, I have the ability to put people to sleep. Okay, that's good. My worry is how many I can put to sleep. You know what I mean? How many do I need to try to put to sleep? What?
Hey, Blibble.
Yeah.
Can you come here?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you get under my ghillie blanket?
Okay. Is everything okay? Yeah.
Why are we pretending that Prell is your baby?
You just hear Blibble laughing. Right. Yeah. It's because they don't know. They have no idea. It's just very funny.
You're having a
I'm messing with them. For some reason, Prell's going along with it. I don't know why. I would. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks it's funny too. I don't know.
Maybe Prowl does think it. I thought maybe there was another agenda, but if the agenda is ha ha, okay, I will also feed into this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
maybe not if it's like going to put somebody in danger, but for right now, it seems fine.
Yeah. You're not really going to try to pay them with dried fish scales, right?
No. I just wanted to make Axum feel better about giving us dried fish scale. They are tasty, though. I have a little bit left of the one that I ate. Do you want to try it?
Yeah?
Here you go.
Oh, it's salty.
I know. Good.
Why don't we have money that you can eat?
It seems, well, because then we'd eat it, and then we wouldn't have the money.
But isn't that what we do with money anyway? We just spend it on food.
And other goods and services that you can't eat.
But then you could just give food to people for goods and services.
This is a larger conversation that we shouldn't have under the ghillie.
Okay.
I'm going to pop back up.
She lifts up the ghillie so you can get out.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I forgot what the plan was. No idea. I have the idea of we got to get to the vessel. And there's 2 guards, and we got the map. And that's good with the rotations.
We know the timing window of the guards. So, of course, Rizis needs to wake up. That's probably one aspect. But
oh, right.
Yeah,
oh, my goodness. I'm really good at that, huh?
I guess
how does it
plays along?
I've never actually do I wake them up magically, or do you just slap them? I don't. What do you guys think?
That is a good question. I think I don't recommend slapping them. They might not like that, but they are water creatures. Perhaps splashing some water into their face. Revitalize.
Good point.
Bring them back.
I always have a little bit of extra water with me. Well, usually I'm gonna dip. Yeah, I'm gonna dip into my butt cleaning water.
That's your.
Yeah,
but what if you have some medicine to take later, Blibble?
That's your butt canteen. I've taken a sip out of there.
It's drinking water. It's like it's slightly less good than drinking water. Think of it. It's like just, you know.
Did you put it in your butt?
It doesn't go in my butt. It splashes up. I do this, and then Blibble does exactly what I'm doing here. Sorry, audio listener. For the audio listener, I got up out of my chair and just mimicked someone pouring water into their hand and splashing it up towards their butt / taint area.
I gotta get okay.
Alternatively, you can just kind of pour it down your crack and then, kind of distribute the water that way. But it's so much better than just wiping dryly, and then that's how you get a rash.
I'm so tired.
It's good water. It's okay.
Wait, hold on. So it's just water right now. It's not butt wiping water until the act like then.
That's right. Yes. However, I don't get really picky about obviously the purity of the water in terms of like how drinkable it is, flavor, taste. It's not gonna kill you. It's fine.
It's just water.
But there's no butt juice in there. If
right, because you're using the water after it's become it. You're not drinking or reusing. It's not like you're catching the water. I get what you're saying. Dad. No,
that's his other canteen. How he conserves.
You got a second canteen for that?
I got a second little water skin for that. Mm-hmm.
Drink out of that one.
Wait, no. What? No, I don't have butt water. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm just.
Why are we thinking this is weird? This is genius. All the rest of you going around wiping your ass with like leaves or something that's potentially going to give you a rash or some sort of reaction, or even worse yet, something that can we wake up, Riz? Riz.
Actually, Riz just automatically wakes up because it's been a minute, I think, of this bidet talk. You wake up to the talk of butt water.
What are you guys talking about? Oh,
we're talking about butt water.
Mm-hmm.
It's a goblin thing. Yeah.
I put you to sleep. I did it.
You're from the You said you're from the sea. Does that mean that all water to you is butt water?
Yeah, you basically are. We've talked about this before. You're swimming in like particles of everybody's poop at the same time all the time.
Yeah, but it's diluted, I would imagine. Like not so bad.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like how if you poop above the water, I bet we're probably breathing in poop.
Do you guys? Do you? So if somebody poops, they have to go to an acceptable distance away, otherwise it's gonna be like blah right in your face, right? Because it just kind of floats.
What?
What?
Huh? Who?
This is why I don't take naps. I feel a bit awful. What are we doing? Have they shown up yet?
I casted that really well, I think.
Yeah, that was a lot of magic, I think.
Can you do you have like a daytime version so that the target doesn't get drowsy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to work on that. I'll see if maybe I can alter the cast.
Sleep for day.
Yeah, magical day quill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you cast the spell using a quill, you should call it day quill. I think that would be, yeah. We should patent that.
So the idea is to keep them awake?
No, so that they can function throughout their day, because now you've destroyed Rizis's day with your...
Yeah, I have a magic hangover. What are you going to do about it? I'm sorry, I'm really aggressive now. It's perfect because we're going to fight soon, right? Tell me we're going to fight soon.
That might be good, actually. Bring that angst and you know, being on edge into a potential fight. Or don't. Let's do the thing.
Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
We well, first we need to probably get into position. Then we need to time accordingly based off of the habits of the guard posted in the guard tower. And then once he does that and we are in position, Rizis and Axum, you will dispatch the guards. We will offer our support. We will bribe the pilot and be on our way to the Onyx shores, singing the entire way.
Okay.
Right.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens when one of those things goes wrong?
It won't. Let's do it. Where do I go?
I like that, Prel, you consider disaster recovery in your plans. This is important.
Pearl's a baby. Pearl doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. Prel has to stay back here and be safe.
Oh,
Come on, baby Prel.
you want me to stay
Sit
right
down
here?
Well, yeah, you're a baby.
Okay.
Do
Can't put
we
you in
have
harm's
an
way.
idea, based off of the patrols and how far away the mining construct is doing its testing, like what we know our time window, but do we know, like, if something did go wrong, how long it would take for the camp to respond?
Yeah. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Yeah, with a 10, you think you have some knowledge on this. Yeah, you think you probably have 15 minutes before they were able to, kind of recognize what was happening and come after you.
So we have approximately half an hour to safely complete this mission and be on our way.
A lot can happen in a half hour.
That is true.
Also, similarly, nothing can happen in a half hour.
That is also true. So, shall we get into position?
Where am I going?
Well, I'm in position. I'm staying here.
Yes, correct.
I'll stay right over there by that tree.
Krell, that would be great, but unfortunately, I'm not sure that the mining construct would just be able to swing around and drive through that, carpool lane to pick you up on our way out.
Well, once
we must all go together because we must get into the mining construct.
It seems like Rizis and Axum are going to go forward, show their crazy strength and abilities. They're going to take out these guards. We'll be shadowing somewhat behind, maybe trying to sneak in some sort of way and hide, a little bit away in case things go bad. And if things go bad, then we just improvise and kill everybody, or try to. In the immediate area, not everybody in the camp. We don't want to engage the camp if we don't have to. And if anything goes really bad, I'll put them to sleep.
Blibble, you could just put the patch on and approach them and then put them to sleep when you're close. I'd love to see this in action.
Again, I don't think me just putting on the patch I don't think that's going to work. The sleep part, I got that down. But, I do think we should do it soon, though. Because I think we're going to lose cover of night if we take too long.
Correct. Also, I think we should probably go together. There's safety in numbers. Perhaps intimidation is something that we might be able to use to our advantage. 2 against potentially 6.
So we take out the guard towers allowing us to get in better, closer to the camp, unimpeded, and then we find the pilot.
We do nothing to the guard towers. We simply wait for the guard to go smoking, and that's when we make our move on the mining construct. That gives us 30 minutes then, potentially 19 minutes for the
I thought for some
young
reason
man to
there was
finish smoking, go up. Maybe he's like, oh, I was smoking and I see that something is happening out there. And then we know that we have approximately 10, 15 minutes before they can respond to that. So our window's very clear.
It seems like you got this down. How about this? We execute what you're saying. You're the conductor. Do like little whispers, tell people where to go, and then we're good.
Place us. Where do I go?
Perfect.
And then if it goes bad, it's your fault.
We so I would suggest that we and maybe turn to Marin and say, Marin, based off of the map that you drew and based off of how we want to assault this testing mining construct, where should we position ourselves? Just to the east of them, within cover, and then make our move once we see the individual leave the guard tower?
Yeah. There's some brush cover along the road to the north of it. We can sort of give the camp a wide berth around the outer walls, and then and then wait until I give us the clear. I'll assume an overwatch position from the tree line, and when I give you the go ahead or the signal, we just all spring into action. And Blibble, you can be in a holding formation near the tower so that if the guard comes back too quickly or something, maybe you can distract him or put him to sleep.
That sounds good. And then, because Prell is a baby,
that's very
maybe stay here and let us know if there's a bigger threat.
Who's going to babysit the baby?
We learned. I'll be all right. I'll just hide right under there. Leave me some of that. Tear off a tiny little bit of that ghillie suit there, Marin, and I'll just stay right here.
You just want a little piece of ghillie?
Yeah,
he's really small.
Yeah, you're right. And she is like a half elephant person, so she rips off like the bottom of her cape and wraps it around you. We're gonna see how successful this disguise is.
Do I need to roll anything, or are you gonna take the roll?
I think she's gonna roll it just to see what her deception. I guess maybe we could call this survival. She does roll those with advantage. Okay, yeah, a 24. Yeah.
Damn.
As she finishes wrapping up Prell looks like a little shrub.
Incredible.
Like if Prell doesn't move. You can't even tell that that's a person. Turns out ghillie works a lot better on a small person than it does on a giant elephant person.
Perfect.
Great. I'll stay right here. And then once I see you guys captured, I'll run over and I'll jump on.
I don't think we're going to get captured, but yes.
No. Once you guys capture it. Not get captured.
Oh, I heard you say that we were going to get captured. So.
No, you got to, Dad, you got to think positive. It's all about positivity.
I am. Let's go. Let's do it.
Your child believes in you. That's powerful intention.
It is.
And
here we go.
As you prepare to make a evening assault on the mining vessel, that'll be where we take our first break.
Great.
Thank you so much for joining us for this chaotic episode of Last
We
Call
are
for
good
Adventure.
at progressing. We are very good at progressing forward. So
this is
good.
so funny because like it feels like it would be like, okay, that's our plan. So what do we do?
Is it God? This feels like so many D&D like
it is.
missions.
It's every
D&D
game.
Like, all right, we have
every D&D game.
So wait, what the fuck are we doing?
That's why, like, at a certain point, both player and character me usually goes like, "Let's just fucking go. Let's just see what happens."
Yeah.
Move the needle.
And inevitably, because you just start going down the branching dialogue path of like, but what if? Okay, so then we have to create a contingency for that. Unfortunately, or I should say fortunately, not unfortunately, our party has come up with a plan. Let's see how it shakes out when we come back right after this break. And welcome back. Okay. So, how do you want to begin your assault on the camp? I guess we can start by putting our tokens on this map.
Yeah.
That work? That work? There we go. Sorry, my cat's laser died. It turned off. The battery died, and he's very sad right now. So, see.
Alrighty. There's my token. Yay! I'm still not. I mean, I know that we have a plan. It's to. I think my issue was like I didn't realize that we weren't going to go for the guards like while he was distracted, you know, kind of thing. For his smoke, I thought that was like the opportunity to try to take out these two guards. I guess we're trying to sneak past.
We did.
Okay. Oh, go Mies.
Nobody has a laser for me for when I'm bored. There's a
He's
cat
sad
laser,
right now, Max. He doesn't have his laser friend.
Well,
he's distraught.
Hmm.
Okay, don't be distraught like this.
All right.
Very distracting, Gomi. Okay. Oh.
Oh, we're waiting for Marin's signal.
Okay, how do you want to place yourself? So, as you approach, you'd be using the cover here that she pointed out to you. I guess somewhat on the northish side. These two logs over here are the makeshift sort of, we'll say that they're the walls of the camp. Here is the watchtower in question, and you can see the faint outlines of tents sort of at this rear gate. You have the road kind of cutting through that you realize, like actually now as you're looking at it, has the deep, has been well worn by a large machine coming through here. And sure enough, in the distance, you see what can only be the mining construct. Now, this is a Modron sprite, but what you actually see looks more like it is made out of a lot of barrels. It's wooden in nature. It's quite massive. And in fact, it gently lets off smoke through one of these several jutting pipes kind of coming out of the back of it, sort of unceremoniously welded, almost like exhaust pipes, like fins on either side. There's probably 3 or 4 of them kind of coming out at different lengths, and they're gently spewing smoke. You do see a faint glow coming from the chest sort of region of this barrel construct. And you realize that a lot of the pieces look as though they share the sort of contours of an airship. You can see like the sort of resemblance of it in the sort of design of this. And you can tell that the people making it probably make their full-time bread off of making airships.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, let's put down like a little guard.
Also, should I be able to see what is being shown to everyone on my end? All right, I see a guard now. I don't see those other things of the construct on my end.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I do.
It's just me.
The construct and the 2 guards. I see them.
I don't. I see it on the show, you know, like on the preview for everybody on the show. I don't see it on my end. I just see us and I see the guard off by the tower, but I don't see the
Try
2.
reloading because that happens to me sometimes. But
let me see. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't intentional. There they are. Roll 20.
Yeah, that's just a bug. Yeah, it happens to me all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
For now, you're all in this kind of covered by this like the edge of this tree line. I think what Marin proposed is that she would hold an overwatch position here with Blibble circling around back here to keep an eye on that guard, maybe cutting through. It's whatever your choice is. While Rizis and Axome take out these two guards, and then we have Lord Wyman dealing with the pilot inside the construct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we'll say this is Axome. Oh, cat. Kitty boy, what are you doing?
The cats are uppity today on the show. All cats.
His laser died, Max, and now his world is falling apart. Yeah,
my cats have yet to say hello. That's pretty unreal.
He has this little automated laser that turns on during random points throughout the day. I
feel
forgot
bad
to
for him.
charge it, so it died mid, like it would only went off.
You forgot to charge it?
Yeah, and so he's having a bit of a meltdown right now because he just doesn't like. That's the one constant
it's laser
in his
time.
life. Yeah, it's laser time, and the laser was only there for a minute, and now he's barbarian raging across my desk.
Zoomers.
Knocking over my League of Legends statues. Yeah, this TikTok generation, I tell you, they don't get instant gratification. They start knocking things off your desk, fucking with your Warhammers. You know, it's bad out here.
No respect nowadays.
I'm literally watching him knock my Warhammer figures off my desk one by one. It is the most heinous behavior.
Damn.
I adopted
Can it not
you
be
from
in
the
operation
streets.
while it's charging?
You were a street baby before I adopted you, and this is how you treat me?
Yeah, the street side is showing. You don't give them what they want. The streets come out. True facts.
Oh man.
Are we
Let's
ready?
sneak around. Blibble, I'm assuming the best course of action would be like kind of sneaking this way. I don't know if I can these logs, and I never know like this is a literal giant log that's here. Should I take this literally, or is it just like a background that we're kind of working with? Did you? Hello?
Sorry,
Yeah, she said the
once
logs were
again
there.
I'm distracted because he just knocked my null oil off my desk.
If
too.
you gotta take a moment, it's
no,
cool.
it's fine.
This
the
show
seal
is
still
all
on
over
it.
the place anyways.
My big
There's no
fear
saving
is
the
that
show.
he's gonna, because now he's moved on from the miniatures to the paints, and I'm like,
Gotcha.
it's every single time I'm like, I hope that little citadel top stays pushed in as it falls from the great height of my desk.
Well, you're talking about miniatures
that's-
and painted stuff, so I feel like a lot of people can probably sympathize that a lot of time and effort goes
but
into getting
has
these and painting them. So
he has successfully knocked everything off, and nothing looks to be spilling. So I think me sitting here with bated breath, watching him knock them off one by one, I think we're done for that for now. What was your question? I'm so sorry.
describe the cat's actions as if it was a D&D character. This is much more interesting now than what's happening currently in the show.
He's just a little shit on, you know? He just gets a little... Oh, God, now he's running away because he knows I'm going to kick him out. Okay.
This former street cat thrown into a barbarian rage by lack of stimulation from the laser with which has been a constant in its life. Now, fur going to and fro as the cat gets more and more enraged without having the laser be present, smacks them down one by one in classic cat fashion. Roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Critters.
Crispy critters. Yeah. What was your actual question?
I was going to sneak
Max?
down. My question was, my question was on this, the map that we have the background.
Yeah.
These logs.
Yes.
Are they actually physically there, or are they more design background just that we have?
These two are actually here.
Okay.
This one is kind of just there because this isn't a custom map. So the other two are supposed to be symbolic of like the walls of this camp, which are like really tall posts of that are like maybe sharpened at the end. But that one is just, you can ignore it for all intents and purposes. The stumps are there. They count as half cover unless you're a small creature, then they count as full cover. But because of that, they would also block line of sight. And then these shrubs here count as partial cover.
Okay. Yeah, because
as well as difficult terrain, if I'm being honest. It's pretty brambly.
Okay, I'm trying to get an idea of like sight lines and if Blibble was going to sneak to try to keep an eye on what's going on over here. Either way, Blibble's going to try to hide to assist any sort of motion and movement. I need to pop out my character sheet again because I had to reload roll 20. So give me one moment. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Loading. And all right, let's hide. Stealth.
Okay,
14.
so you got a 14. All right.
Mm-hmm. And then I think Blibble's gonna try and move yonder, like this. Can you see the? Can you see when I hold and move him, or you only see when I like? Okay, cool. So this is the path.
Yeah, we're seeing him move.
He's gonna try to go like this way. You still seeing him move?
Now I'm not.
Right. It's because I'm okay. So that was my question. You don't see when I click and hold. You just see like after I let go. So yeah, it's gonna be like this kind of a thing where like whoop, if that log doesn't
15
exist.
15 feet there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you've got like, you're at 30 now.
Yep. That would be a normal movement, right?
Yes.
30 feet. So that's where he's gonna try to go for right now. If we're going round by round. I don't know if we're in an initiative thing or if I'm just moving.
Right now they don't detect you.
That's what I'm. So
you're currently,
until I get detected, this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Trying to use the brambles as cover while also stealthing to navigate around on the backside where they hopefully can't see because they're facing more forwards, as far as I know.
What about? Yeah. Go ahead and roll a second stealth check as you come around the back, and then that'll allow you to use your full movement again.
17. Yeah. Feeling good about it.
Yeah. So you got, I think that's what you're at 10 feet now.
10.
So with 20, you could make it to like here. Oh,
sounds
it
good.
Doesn't let me click here. Yeah. Perfect. And then here at this point, you do sort of in between these posts that form this wall that's about 20 feet high. It's pretty tall. In between, you do see the faint flicker of light, which you can surmise is the guard lighting up his pipe or attempting to. From what Marin has described, he's not very good at it.
Right. Okay. So I do have some vision from this position that I'm at right now to see that the guard's doing his thing.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of light. Yeah, in between, like I said, in between the space between these logs. Light tends to travel, a little bit further. I wouldn't say you could see the outline of the figure, as you don't have line of sight to it, but you do just vaguely see like light coming from this region. That from the pattern of the light, you can surmise that it's fire.
Sure.
From the way it flickers.
How close would I have to be then to? I'm just trying to interpret what actual light line of sight would be best, like where to move next, because that's what Blibble's he's trying to get to a clear line of sight.
If you were to move here, you would then have an obstructed line of sight, but some line of sight, if that makes sense.
Do you need me to do another stealth check
while still having cover from the other guards?
Post,
I don't think you need another stealth check because you're well behind cover here with how small your character is. You've made it through the difficult part of the stealthing, which was kind of making it through those slightly more wide open spaces, with especially getting through those brambles without making any noise. But for the rest of the party, you see Blibble, who's surprisingly good at making himself even smaller than usual and getting very quiet. And he cuts through this underbrush incredibly silently and then cuts around the back of the group, and you don't see him anymore. He kind of disappears from sight, somewhere behind a stump far away from you.
I hope Blibble's still alive. I can no longer see him. I guess then I'm looking at Rizis and Axum, and I'm, are you ready?
Of course.
I think Marin's gonna move here just so she's within shooting range. And she kind of like turns to all of you and she's like, I'll maintain an overwatch position, and if things go bad, I'll start shooting.
Excellent.
What signal do you want that I should open fire?
If we start screaming, fire, fire. Wait, no. Then you might think something's on fire.
No screaming, please. Just fire at your discretion.
Okay.
When you see engagement happen, feel free to draw the bow and let it fly.
I got this. Yeah. That makes sense. That's probably good. We'll be quiet. Yeah.
Rizis.
Yes.
What is your plan? To just run out and show your muscles and just attack the guard?
I'm going to roll an insight check. Yeah, that's my idea. How did you know that? That is exactly my idea. I rolled an 8 for you audio listeners.
Yeah.
Trying to tell if this is sarcasm or not. That is my idea. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Lord Wyman, takes his hand and he puts it on Rizis' shoulder and says, Rizis,
yes,
I believe in you and I know that you can do this. And cast Bardic Inspiration on Rizis for the extra die, which will definitely be needed for all of us to survive.
Thank you. To those of you at home, if you wanted to place bets on whether or not Rizis is going to die in this fight, now would be the time to do that. My stats are abhorrent. All right. Yeah, I've got this. Let's go.
All right. So go ahead and give me stealth checks. If you succeed, then you will get surprise attack on this first round. If not, then we will proceed with initiative as usual. Or are you attempting to be quiet, Rizis? That's a good question too.
Say, how hard do I want to commit to the? I don't.
Are you just charging in?
I think Rizis would just go in. Yeah.
All right. In that case, roll for initiative.
Sorry, guys. Oops. I have to click this one first. I forgot.
All right. Let me go here and whoop. In these sort of scenarios, it's nice to roll lower because it is then not on you to start the party.
Mine said you wanted to send the result of this roll, but no valid token was selected. Did you get my initiative?
Did you yourself?
Yeah, it's what? Like it's sorry. What it is you have to click on your token and then roll, and it'll go to the initiative tracker. It took the initiative tracker.
Should I just re-roll, or is there any way for you to set it? Because I got an 11.
I think I can manually add it. Let me see here.
Sick.
Oh, Barry's gonna set it. Perfect. Thank you, Barry.
What is your current Bardic Inspiration die?
It's just a 1d6 if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, a d6 can roll the die and add the number roll to one ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
Thank you, my dude.
And then you can wait until after you roll the d20 before deciding to use it. But you must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeed or fails.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why didn't it add the 17? There we go.
I guess the only thing before we potentially go into combat where Blibble may have to start using spells and stuff, since I switched to this other, patron of the Celestial, what spells do I no longer have?
That is a good question. So let's see. For your class, I think originally you had Burning Hands
Genie
and Scorching Ray, I think I want to say. Burning Hands and Scorching Ray.
I'll show you what's on. It's Eldritch Blast. Obviously, all of that stays. Sacred Flame, Prestidigitation, Guidance. Yeah. Spare the Dying, Mage Hand, Hex, Burning Hands, Shatter, Scorching Ray.
Yeah, so you lose Burning Hands and Scorching Ray. Okay. And instead, you get your choice of Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolts, Flaming Sphere, and Lesser Restoration.
I get 2 of them, or is it?
Yeah, you get a... I'm trying to think. Yeah. You would replace, because the first time around your expanded spell list was Burning Hands for spell level, your first spell level, and then Scorching Ray for number 2 or for your second spell level. And this one for your first spell level, to replace Burning Hands, you have the option of Cure Wounds or Guiding Bolt, and then to replace Scorching Ray, you have the option of Flaming Sphere or Lesser Restoration. There are also some bonus cantrips, but we can look at that. We can look at those later. Because I believe your bonus cantrips, you learn Light and Sacred Flame, but I think you said you already have those.
I believe Sacred Flame I already have. I do not have Light.
So in this case, you get both of those on top of the cantrips you already know. So
yeah,
they don't count. They don't count towards your known number. Yeah.
Okay, at first level, you gain the ability to channel. So I do already have, like, if I'm reading this correctly under Celestial. Sorry, there's a little bit of housekeeping, but I have Healing Light, so I do have the ability to heal as a result of being under Celestial.
Yes.
Okay, so that would probably inform whether or not if I do Cure Wounds or Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, so you have 5d6 that you can spend on a bonus action to heal someone.
Cool. Then in that case, I think I'll take Guiding Bolt. And Lesser Restoration is nice if people get fucked up. I'm looking really quick at Flaming Sphere. Do you have any particular recommendations?
Sorry, trying to think.
Sphere is neat too. Flaming Sphere is neat because you can move it.
Yeah, Flaming Sphere is neat because you can use it and it's not a concentration spell, whereas I feel like Warlocks tend to have a lot of concentration spells. This one just lasts for a minute.
Never mind.
Which Flaming is kind of nice.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So Guiding Bolt and Flaming Sphere.
Good damage.
That's a decent build too, because then I also have some additional like damage dealing stuff that's useful utility wise, and also I already have the baked in healing from the Celestial stuff. I like it. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Dope. And that leaves Axum.
FYI, no matter how many times I refresh Roll20, I can't see any of the tokens. So
really,
on one today.
Yeah,
that I'm gonna be honest, that happens to me all the time, and then I re-add them, and then it's like it's bad,
and
because
then
it puts double. Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't know a fix for that other than refreshing. But if you're saying you refreshed and it's still not showing up, it might just be like, because you could see them a second ago, right?
Yeah, I saw them just fine.
So they just disappear. Yeah, that happens to me too.
I'm just I'm gonna try to just like reopen Roll20 in general and see if I can just reload the game.
Yeah,
manually.
someone has
Dodger, I know this is really awkward, but I'm sorry. You're actually already dead, and that's why you can't see any of the tokens. You just exist as a ghost right now, and
that was actually what really happened with the Fey creature. I wish that you and Axom were dead.
Wow.
The forever sleep.
Took that a little.
Well, our characters are super into death, so that's fine.
That's true. That's true, and that's the thing. You guys are super into that.
This
dying with honor.
Yeah. Okay, I relaunched it, and now I can see stuff. Hell yeah.
Also, I have another problem for you to solve, if you don't mind, which I think is also super entertaining for the show. I don't know how to remove spells on my spells sheet thing. I've tried to hit the cog and then figure it out, but it's not very intuitive the way they have it designed.
I think you'd have to completely change your subclass. We'll mess with it offline.
We'll figure it out later. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. It's going to be something with the character mancer, I think.
Yeah. Whatever's easiest
my
right
rolls are absolutely cracked.
Don't you?
I think so. Yeah.
Cracked? What do you? Oh my God! I just saw them. Can you read out what you rolled?
For one of the guards, I rolled an initiative of 20. For the other 19, they only have a +1 modifier, so it's just really high rolls. I rolled 18.
Yep, use those good rolls now, Bronze. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get those good initiative rolls.
That's right. Yeah, all day.
That's all you get.
And then.
What are you doing? Stop. Stop it. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on.
So the rolls are like this: 17, 19, 20, 19. The first three had a +1 modifier. The second one had a +2 modifier. Okay.
All right. So, guard 2, that's this one here, sees you charge into the clearing, Rizis.
Yep.
And springs into action. Yes. So, he's going to attack with his heavy crossbow. He has a +3 to hit.
Okay.
Let's see. So he's going to need line of sight on you, which this is not technically here. But you do have, I guess, some partial cover. He can still roll, but he'll be rolling with disadvantage. Let's see. He's got a +3. Does a 10 hit?
Nope, and neither does an 11.
Yeah. The heavy crossbow bolt flies wide, and he then is going to duck. He'll be like, intruders, duck behind this stump here and alert the Meridian Company mining construct, the MCMC. Okay, so we just do this. There we go. Perfect. You see the MCMC sputter, like now instead of a
sorry, keep going.
Instead of a thin wisp of smoke, you start to see all of these sort of exhaust pipes on the back of the MCMC kind of begin to shake more violently as thicker plumes of smoke start coming out. It's going to move. It doesn't have a whole ton of movement. So it can move there. So it's going to move here. And it's going to lift one arm and launch a saw blade at you.
Oh.
At me?
Thanks, Locke, for the insight on the MC's combat capabilities. Really appreciate that. You really can.
Yeah, that might have been something that we should have known. Having worked at the camp, maybe you might have known that it launches saw blades.
I mean, with an 11, it does miss you.
Yeah. Let's go.
So the saw blade goes flying over your head. And, you feel your confidence kind of come up a little bit, I guess. With that, it is the other guard's turn.
There's a game recently that I played. I can't remember what it was called. Atomic Heart, that also had robots that had saw blades, and it was very annoying. And I thought I escaped that coming into D&D, but apparently not.
Nope.
Never.
The second guard is also going to shoot their crossbow at you.
Let's go. No!
Or, like I said, you are somewhat obscured by the brushes, so they are going to roll with disadvantage.
Son of
the
a bitch.
19, they do still hit.
What is wrong with you right now?
So you're going to take 1d10 plus 1 piercing damage for 9.
Okay.
At least it's not like half your health or something.
No,
Yeah,
that would be
you all
crazy.
see, at first you're impressed. You know, you see this kind of like ducking between both these heavy bolts, kind of sliding down underneath this worm saw blade that comes flying out, embeds itself into a tree trunk some distance behind you. And then just as she is getting ready to leap into the clearing, thunk, with a sickening, a heart-wrenching sound, you see a large, heavy crossbow bolt just embed into Rizis' shoulder with a meaty, chunky sound. It looks like a grievous blow. Marin takes this as her war cry, to be honest. And since it is Marin's turn, Marin is going to attack. Marin does not have a 34. I don't know where that 34 came from. She has a 17. Let's see.
34. She's fine.
That's an impressive initiative.
Just get hit. Yep.
34.
Marin. Ooh, she's probably gonna save her healing for now. Yeah, I think she's just gonna shoot twice with her longbow. Because I do believe she attacks twice in a turn. Yeah, attacks per action too. So she's gonna shoot twice
actually.
with her. Is it 3? Oh wow.
Oh wait, 3? 4. My bad.
For an 18, which hits, and a 15, which hits.
What is she attacking?
She's attacking that guard that just shot Rizis. So that's yes. I guess she'd have to move out here to make it. And so maybe she should have technically fired those with disadvantage because she's in the brambles, but we're gonna say she's fine. She is an elephant. So that does
You can see over them.
yeah. 1d8 plus 2. Oh, for 4, 8, 12 points of damage.
Marin carrying the party again.
Hell yeah.
History will remember this.
Well, if Lord Wyman survives, yes. But if not, then no. I don't remember anything.
And then she's going to use her remaining movement to move back into cover. As she does, she's just like whispering over to the back of you where she's to the rest of you where she's like, I think we're moving into our second plan. It is
we have a second plan?
Turn. The plan B. Axom, seeing that you're injured, is going to leap forward and engage first guard.
Fuck yeah.
Oh gosh.
Go.
Axom.
Axom is
Axom.
only level 3. He's going to rage using his bonus. Alexa, please stop. Please. So using his bonus attack, he's going to rage, which means he gets advantage on his first. Well, that's a frenzy attack. Okay, so he'll just get +2 damage. I don't think this is going to be a frenzy attack just yet, because he's going to use his bonus action to rage. So he'll get +2 melee damage. He's got a javelin so he rolls a +4. He only has 1 attack though.
Make it count.
For 17, that does hit. So it'll
Nice,
be
nice.
1d6 plus 2 from raging. So for a total of 7 points of damage. Yeah, he moves up, slicing kind of upwards with his javelin, kind of twirling it around him, and he calls back to you and says, "Let's get him, boss."
Yeah.
Wyman, it is your turn.
Yeah, so considering that I'm not necessarily in position to attack, I would actually like to just hold my action. For now.
Okay. What would you like the triggering event to be for your hold action?
I think the end of Rizis's turn. Does that count?
Okay.
Can I do that? Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You want to take your turn after Rizis?
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Yes.
Rizis. Axum turns back to you. You see him battling with this first guard. You see the construct whirring and kind of these light bulb-esque eyes, kind of like focusing lenses, kind of like you hear them rotating and almost starting to fix on him. What do you do?
I will run out as it was intended. I want to try to kind of position myself so that if the construct attacks again, it'll hit this guard.
Oh, use them for cover? Yeah, smart.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I'll punch. I punch. Do I only punch once, right? With flurry of blows, then I would get 2 more. Is that how
I believe so? Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I punch. A 13?
A 13 does not hit.
No!
Yeah, you need a 15 to hit. Perfect.
I punch. Shoot. The 19 hits, though.
The 19 does hit, yes.
Beep. For 3 bludgeoning damage.
Is that all?
Apparently.
To help you out a little bit, you could use your bardic inspo on one of those strikes.
That's true.
To potentially hit like that 13. If you roll a 2
I'll
and
add
up,
it to that 13.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that hits. So go ahead and roll damage for that one as well.
A 4.
4. Okay, a total of 7 damage.
I did the same amount of damage as Axone.
Yeah.
So
you it's just really funny.
After all this build up.
Like that
I'm so really strong, you guys.
Boom.
Are these like full on guards we're fighting?
Yeah.
Just punching armor.
Yeah, you are.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a sense and understanding of what they like, how tough they seem.
Yeah. Sorry.
If you had to put a level on what kind of enemy we were facing, I don't know, compared to our own, you don't have to say that. But
give me an insight check.
Okay. As I think as Blibble's seeing this play out, he's like, what the fuck? All right. Ooh. As a 9, it's not great.
Yeah. To you, they look very intimidating. They seem well armed. They have melee weapons and heavy crossbows. They seem somewhat lightly armored. You don't think that they would necessarily you don't think they're killing machines or anything, but they seem to be well-paid, well-equipped guards. They're not using makeshift weaponry, and they're not some kind of farmers that have been put on guard duty. They are trained guards.
Gotcha. Okay. Where are we at right now? Are we?
Yeah, that's my action and bonus action, I think. So that's me done, dude.
Yeah. Does Rizis think this is going well? Is Rizis like, yeah?
I think that first punch was straight into armor, and I think it hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I think she punched right against the armor, and it hurt bad. But she thought, like, if I just hold this, it'll look like it was just really powerful, you know. So she like, and then goes, yeah, and tries to like kind of aim more for the armpit, you know.
Yeah, find those weak points in the armor.
Yeah, and gets a little bit of damage in. So
for sure,
yeah, she's putting on a front, but she knows that she didn't do much.
Blibble.
Yeah.
I held my turn.
Oh, you did until the end of Rizis' turn. You are correct. Yes.
Yeah. What is your 12? I wanna healing word, Rizis.
You don't have to. To die in battle is an honor.
Oh, I have to. From where I'm standing, I'm yep. I'm the opposite of how I play Final Fantasy, where I keep every elixir till the end of the game. I use it all. God damn it. All. You cannot die. Healing word.
Thanks, bud.
I'll say a little prayer for you.
What's that sound?
Oh
my God, it's beautiful.
It is regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which actually I'm not even sure. What is that? Like 5?
Yes. For you, I believe it's your charisma is your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 3. So 1d4 plus 3. That's right.
It's amazing.
Absolutely.
You recovered 7 hit
Perfect
points.
Pitch.
Ooh.
Perfect pitch.
Yeah, the song, I feel invigorated.
You hear Marin humming along with it. She knows this one too. She's a little bit of a Wyman stan. I mean,
Rizis
Pony
is, still
is her
like this,
favorite.
She's starting to do this now.
Oh yeah. I like it. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
I will yeah, I will probably move to next to Marin.
As you move over there, yeah, she's still humming your tune. Blibble, from where you're at, you don't, I'll give you this one for free. You don't notice that the guard has noticed anything is amiss yet. You still see, like, from your angle, like a flicker, another flicker.
That was my first question.
Almost as though someone's like trying to light something. But because most of the commotion has kind of drifted over to the right side of the camp, you don't hear anything yet. You haven't done anything that's particularly loud. Especially with the sounds, and Blibble, you would hear this. You hear something faint happening over there, but the sounds of the mining construct are actually rather loud. Every time it turns, every time it moves, even when it launches the saw blade, you hear this high-pitched kind of whining, which, for all intents and purposes, could be the sound of this test run. So there's nothing to indicate yet that something has gone awry.
So I'm unbeknownst to Blibble, things maybe are okay.
Well, I mean more so. No. I mean more so that this person, you don't see them alerting the camp yet.
Okay, so Blibble is aware of what's
happening. This individual that has tried to hide near you, not knowing that you're there, this individual looks like they might raise an alarm, but this person doesn't seem like they've noticed any weird sounds or anything.
Those are my two
there.
questions. One, has the guard noticed over yonder, over by the tower? Seeing it sounds like they didn't. And this guy is...
He's already actively engaged in combat.
Yeah. Okay. That gives me a little bit more information. The best way to take out this guard, who's already... He doesn't know that I'm there. How far is he?
See, this would be really nice if I actually did know the spell sleep, because I could just make him go to sleep.
Yeah.
And also, now that I've said that, shit, I should not have said that, because I put myself in a box. Blibble thinks he knows sleep.
Blibble thinks he knows it. It's true. Look, I ran into battle when
Yeah,
I
no.
really
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. How far away does someone need to be for sleep? It's like you can cast that from range, so.
Yes, I believe so. Let me double look up the rules.
See, I shouldn't have said that, but it's good that I did. Keeping me accountable.
It's okay. Rules are like
Join
one of
me
those
in
things
hell.
too where you got 90 feet. You got 90 feet on sleep. I
Blibble's
also
gonna
just
try to
remembered
cast
like
sleep on
cover gives you a bonus to AC, not disadvantage, but it's fine.
Blibble
It's fine.
is
Don't get
attempting
mad
to
at me in the
cast
YouTube comments.
Sleep. It's fine. He's gonna cast sleep
Okay.
on this. He's says to himself quietly, "All right, time to put that new knowledge and power to good work. Here we go. Say goodnight, bitch." And then he goes to cast sleep.
Give me.
Does anything happen?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. What if he accidentally casted it? That'd be great.
Right?
Oh, it's a 20.
So you get a 20.
It's a fucking nat 20.
Yeah. As you go to cast the spell and you're like focusing, your pendant thrums and you feel the presence of the Stag Lord in your mind. And in fact, you see him out of your peripheral vision, but if you were to turn your eyes, you don't see him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear his voice say, "That's not how that works."
No.
Then how does it work? Make him go to sleep.
With a 20, the 20 will be like, okay. But then he's also like, but you understand that channeling my divinity has limitations. I can only manipulate what was already there. I have channeled the same flames that tormented you into a campfire that soothes. I cannot give you abilities beyond your grasp.
Okay, but if it's not me that's doing it, can you put him to sleep?
I can. Yes, I suppose.
All right, that'd be great. I'd be really grateful.
You are strange. Why are you straining yourself if I am the one who am to put him to sleep?
I feel like if I exert some effort, then maybe it seems like I'm helping, or, sleep.
Interesting.
Little just wants to feel a part of it. He's helping.
Yeah. This man falls asleep. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He falls asleep. You put a token on him to denote that he is asleep. And you have beads of sweat forming on your brow. Altogether unnecessary. As at least with that 20 on the Arcana check, you become vaguely aware of the fact that you do not know how to cast sleep.
Sure.
This is beyond your repertoire, beyond your skill set. You don't know the first thing about that.
The 20, we broke through our ignorance and were informed by the celestial being that, hey, that's not how that works. You don't know how to do that.
That's not how that works. You don't know how to do that. Maybe someday you might. But right now, you don't know how to do that.
Can you make him go to sleep, please? Okay. Sure.
Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
I would probably hide, but I think that's not compromised. Right? I wouldn't need to re-hide. It's not like I did anything.
No one's aware of you. He did
nothing, actually. So it makes sense that he would just... So yeah, no, Blibble's going to stay there and keep line of sight on the guard to make sure that they don't sound the alarm. That's his biggest thing. He's trying to just keep everything contained to where it is.
That's perfect. With guard 1 out of commission, guard 2 springs into action, unaware actually that her coworker is asleep out of line of sight actually. So I don't think anybody would even know what happened to him. And it kind of worked out perfectly. And they are going to attack. They actually have 3 melee attacks. They're going to attack Axom once. Well, actually, let's see if they hit first. So that's a hit. Yes, their armor class is 13. For what is the damage here? 1d10 or 1d8 plus 3. Ooh, for 11 damage.
Ouch.
And then they're going to strike a second time on Axom, I think, and then once at Rizis. Because Axom did more damage. For a 23. For another 7 damage. Axom's starting to look a little rough.
No, my boy.
And then kind of twirling this battle axe around, they swing twice, like I said, at Axom, and then try to bring it up on the backside and strike at Rizis as well, trying to fight off both of them at the same time. With a 19, I believe that hits. Like I said, my rolls today are kind of cracked.
Yep.
For another 5 damage on you, Rizis.
Okay.
The MC is going to spring into action. It has not the greatest movement. Yeah, it can only get here. So it's going to move here. And let's see. Everyone in a 15-foot radius.
I'm nervous for you guys.
Oh, gosh, actually.
Me too.
Wyman and Marin are safe from this, but the 3 of you, including the guard, give me a constitution save. You need to beat a 15.
Let's go. Nope.
Rizis with a 9.
Axom has a +4 to this.
Come on, Axom. No.
Oh, yeah.
Matching.
Another 9 from... That's the guard, right? A 9?
No, that's the
that was the guard.
Oh.
You know what? They have the same saving throw, so we can say that's the guard.
Uh-huh.
All 3 of you fail your roll.
10.
Yeah, this like caustic, acidic, black smoke begins to fill your lungs as all of the exhaust pipes on the back of this construct begin like vibrating and thrumming and belching out even more smoke, even more smoke, even more smoke. The smoke encompasses a 15-foot cone, or circle, I should say, centered on the construct, obscuring it from view. Those of you outside of it can't see it. And as this like acrid, like just disgusting vapor fills your lungs, everybody that failed the roll takes 8 damage as you like begin coughing and hacking, and you can't see anything around you. You can't see each other, and you can't see the construct, and you can't see out of the circle.
You just can't see.
You just can't see. It's horrible.
Sick.
Oof, Axom is rough with that 8 damage, actually.
My boy.
How rough is he?
Like,
he's so rough.
Do Tritons have lungs? Like, how does that work?
That's a good question.
Yes.
They have
Tritons
some sort of
breathe.
lungs, right? They breathe.
Yeah,
I know they can breathe air
above
and water,
water,
right?
so.
But it's
Here's the follow-up question. If they are stuck in a smoky area, if they just poured water on themselves, would they be okay?
If only we had a butt
Now,
flask.
they can breathe air and water. Now, a Triton, maybe if they pour water on themselves, that could help. What definitely could help is that they can cast Gust of Wind.
We can
as a racial trait,
about doing that,
which would probably disperse this as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that
they hold their
that
breath. I mean,
yeah, they
really
could definitely
think this water
attempt
thing,
to hold their breath as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, I had that thought just before, because that was the thing that I could have done if I went a different genie path. This Gust of Wind. I'm like, shit, if I had Gust of Wind, that'd be good. But
yeah, it'll disperse the smoke. That is the construct's turn. Guard 1 is asleep for the next minute. So that's the next 10 rounds of combat. It's Marin's turn. Marin is actually going to turn to you, Lord Wyman, and just be like, can you see them? I can't see them anymore. Because from her POV, as she moves out behind the log, she's just looking at a black smoke cloud.
I cannot see them.
What do
I do? Use the force, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you actually? If you actually say that, she'll try.
No,
she hangs on your every word.
And the arrow ends up in the head of Rizis, and game over. It's all done. I think I would tell her to draw and ready your bow for the moment in which you can see and strike.
She nods her head, and she's going to hold action for when the construct next appears or where she sees it. It is Axome's turn.
Let's go.
I actually think Axome's going to use the Gust of Wind. It makes sense. So let's see. So Gust of Wind. At their level, you can cast Gust of Wind. What does this do? A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. The gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes. Okay. So, this is a 60 feet long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for him to just do that, honestly, and just push it this way. And disperse that fog cloud. Or that smoke cloud. So he pushes the smoke cloud away. Let me see if he
right into Blibble.
No, I think he's concerned about pushing it into the camp, and then people will notice. But also, he can't see anything around him, so I think it makes sense for him to just push the smoke cloud away, and the cloud is going to begin to drift in this direction, which might be a problem for future you. That is going to be his turn, and then as soon as that smoke cloud clears. I think
either of them
Marin
need to make a check
at the start of their turn. Yeah, at the start of their turn, if they don't make their strength save, they'll be pushed 15 feet away. I think seeing this opening in combat, Marin is going to spring into action. I think seeing that the immediate threat is to you, Rizis, she's probably going to go for the guard and not the construct. Especially because the goal wasn't to break the construct. So
I was gonna say we kind of are in a weird spot here where it's like it's fighting us, but that we need it.
But we need it.
Yeah. Yeah. So she attacks twice for a 15 that hits and a 15 that also hits. And her damage is 1d8 plus 2. I think if I just keep clicking up, it'll eventually give me a 1d8 plus 2 because I've rolled it before. There we go.
You could have typed it by now, but that's
true. Yeah.
Wow.
For 17
like
damage.
Nice, Marin.
The guard in front of you does not look good, Rizis. They look rough as both of these, you see this like large, beautiful horn bow kind of thwang, and you see how large that the arrows that Marin uses are. Both of them strike true, one in the side of the guard, one in the leg, and you see them for the first time in this combat falter. However, you also see that you and Axome are not doing particularly hot either.
No, they're strong.
It is your turn. They're
so
strong.
Stacked.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're so tough. Coughs up blood.
All right.
Where are we? What happens now?
We are on Lord
Wyman.
Wyman. Mm-hmm.
So can I quickly ask about the construct? Like,
Yes.
It's made of metal, clearly. Do we
Metal
know
and wood.
anything?
Mm-hmm.
Wood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I should probably heal again. But let me just look really quick. Like when you say wood, are not the walls of the. So I'll just, the reason I'm asking is because of wait, I think I thought I had it, don't I? I have message.
In a bottle.
Yes. So message right, to whisper a message, and it says you can cast a spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target. What does familiar with the target mean? Like, I know that there's someone operating the machine.
Do you need to have met them, or?
Yeah. I think. Oh gosh, that's a very interesting question, right?
When
I
in
mean,
doubt,
it
put
does
it to a
say
roll.
that the message cannot go through magical silence, obviously, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood. And then it also says that it doesn't have to follow a straight line. So the way that I interpret that is that if there's less than 3 feet of wood, my message could get through to.
I would interpret it the same way. Yeah. No, I think there's definitely less than 3 feet of wood. That's a lot of wood.
That's a lot of wood. I was going to say that's pretty thick.
Yes.
You know roughly where your target is because the general construction of this object has been made aware to you by Locke. You know, she kind of lets you know what the inner workings were like, and she kind of lets you know how many people could safely fit inside. And so you roughly know the location that you are messaging in, and you know there is a pilot. So I'm gonna say yes, you can message. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to do that this turn because I believe that Rizis needs to be protected. So
I'm fine.
You're not fine. I would cast Healing Word again, and the song picks back up, but the tambourine comes out.
Yeah.
I say a little prayer for you. Get better, get better. and out comes the roll.
Let's go.
That would
Love
be
it.
a little.
I'm inspired in real life.
Another
me too.
7.
Let's go. Thank you.
Back up to watching your health yo-yo is crazy because you just don't have a lot of health. You know?
No, dude.
So losing
It's
7
either
is
green or
devastating.
red.
Yeah, losing 7 is devastating, but gaining 7 is also
It's amazing. It's a miracle.
It's just like, those few hit points wouldn't be the biggest blow to some people, but for you, it's like,
Yeah,
interesting. You feel the healing power of the tambourine wash over your body, Rizis, and it is your turn.
Can I make a check? How close to death do I think this guard is?
Give me an insight check.
10.
Yeah, I guess the information you would get on a 10 is like they're bloodied in the D&D 4E sense that people hate.
Sure. Okay. I will. I'll punch.
What spell is that?
Sir. Do not test me. 15.
15 hits.
That hits, right? Let's go.
Yes.
Oh,
Beep.
sick.
For 5.
Oh,
Beep.
5. They are standing just barely.
Oh, damn it.
As you strike them with that punch, you see them you see that look you see in movies where they kind of like blink a few times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I imagine
bad.
slowing down. It's like you hear the song. The
Yeah.
moment I wake up, and you're like,
I thought you meant Lord Wyman's song. I say a little bit.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
It's good. I'm gonna use another because I really want to get the last hit on this guy to get the temporary hit point. So I'm gonna use a key point, and flurry of blows again.
Okay.
Yes.
Another 15 and a 19.
Both hit. Roll damage.
So stacked.
2, 4. It's exactly what you needed. They had 5 hit points left. When you rolled that 2, I was like,
yes.
Yeah, exactly, Max.
Nice. Nice, dude. Choice. Choice hits.
When you rolled that 2, I got scared. I was like, oh no, she only needs a 5, but she just rolled a 2.
God.
The second punch connects, and then the last one, like a perfect uppercut, you send the guard flying in classic fighting game fashion. They do the whole doosh, 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 yeah, and land several feet away.
And then she puts out a hand, and you see her absorb like energy from the dead body. And she gains 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, snap.
When you said that earlier, Dodger, I'm like, oh, sick. It's probably going to be like a 1d10 or something.
Oh, no. It's my wisdom modifier plus my level in monk.
Hey, every hit point counts.
Fucking nice.
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 Absolute preem. You is stacked, my dude. Stacked.
Blibble, it's your turn.
Cat finally showed up. Anyway.
Your cat finally showed up. Good. Your cat was missing when we took attendance.
It's true.
So they're dead? Or
yes,
they are knocked out unless you would like for them to be dead. Yes, actually, if it's Rizis, maybe they are dead.
I was going to say it's Rizis. They're dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're dead. I absorbed
your soul is mine. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Dead as a door now.
They're down with the death.
Yep.
Okay, so we have the other guard. Is Watchtower guard still unawares?
Actually, at this point,
checking on that. Yeah.
As the smoke goes down into this sort of part of the camp, this part, We'll see if they notice. They're going to make a quick perception check. They notice a commotion going on. You notice that the light stops flickering. They haven't raised an alarm yet, but you realize they're like, huh, must be the wind. Like they're doing that. Like, huh? Like the eye has started to open. Dun, dun,
right.
Dun, you know, that Skyrim music, but he's like, you know, he's starting to look, but you know, he hasn't raised the alarm yet. He's not hostile yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shit. Everything I could do to help with the construct, although I don't think I'm going to, because it seems actually what happened there.
Nothing has happened with the construct yet.
Okay. Because Blibble's torn, it's like if he does stuff from this distance, most of his magical components is going to be like very bright and noticeable. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah. So if that's going to be used, it probably should be used against the guard. If he's going to do it. But if he's in potentially like one more round of unawares, he's going to give them maybe one more chance over on the construct side to control the situation. So he will hold action and will use his action, do my turn, to intervene if the guard makes any sort of indication that they're going to raise an alarm.
Okay. With that, it is the top of the round, and that'll be where we call it for today.
No. I wanted to. No. I was going to do this thing. We're going to keep playing. No, I'm kidding. I'm being the viewer. I'm being the chat. You're like, no. Just a little more. Just a little more.
And when we come back next week, we'll see if the crew is successfully able to commandeer the mining vessel and take it to the quarry. I mean, all things considered, I feel like this mission actually went fairly successfully.
It's kind of going pretty okay, actually.
It's going pretty well.
Whoa! Don't jinx us, Bronze. You can't. This fucking mining construct is like spitting out smoke and saw blades and shit. We are not in the free and clear yet. Audience, don't think that it's going to be an easy walk in the park come next. Like there's still quite a bit to
forever and ever. And I forget the words, but fuck this construct.
Is this what we're doing? Are we just starting a band?
Oh, man. I love it. Oh.
I used to have a kazoo. I don't know where it went. I got to get another one. I have all manner of other things. I got a fucking jaw harp. I got a harmonica. I got a train whistle. All sorts of stuff. Oh, I got one of those too.
The kalimba comes out. You know more Wyman means business now.
Yes.
Okay.
No joke.
Not maybe next week.
I closed it. That was the opposite of what I wanted to do.
We should just have a band.
See?
You're muted again, Dodger. We can't hear your color commentary.
I said that's very cute that you both have one of those.
That is very cute.
Dude, doesn't everyone watch that video of the person playing the kalimba to their dog and then just go and buy one? Because that's what happened to me.
I just wanted one forever.
I've never seen a video of someone playing.
No,
I've never seen a video either.
Dude, oh my gosh, you guys, there is what is the Elvis Presley song? Wise Man Says, only fools.
Yeah.
Go look up kalimba and then that song and dog. And unfortunately the dog's no longer with us, but like if you ever just need I know, but if you ever just need to need a feel good video, that's the one. That's the one. If you know,
okay,
it's good shit. Yeah,
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. Oops, sorry.
So sad. You're doing it. You're
Shit.
doing it.
Sonata
I got the
put
first
it
two
in
notes.
chat. Thank you, Sonata. I appreciate that. Good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
got a
so
lot
much
of-
for joining me for this zany game of
Always.
I always enjoy
D&D
it.
today.
We got back there. We were off track for a little while, but we got back. We always
got
come back.
there. Two
We've
party
never been off
members
track in our lives.
got down to single digit health, which is
Isn't that fun? That's fun, right? That's worth it.
The timing of that was crazy. The fact that I was like, two party members got down to single digit health. I was like, wait.
Yep. You never know what I got over here. All sorts of stuff. I'll let you wrap the show.
Let's do some shout outs. You're fine. Let's do some shout outs before we go into the Patreon post show. Make sure you check us out on Patreon if you want to see cool outtakes and post show banter and chatter.
Perhaps more jaw harp. You never know.
Perhaps some more jaw harp, perhaps some more discussion of new games that are out, which happens mid session, much
Crispy
to JP's
critters.
chagrin. Let's do some shout outs. Dodger, take it away.
What's up, everybody? I'm Dodger. Shout out to Sherlock, my cat, who said hello. And shout out to Watson, my cat, that didn't say hello, who's currently wearing a balloon around her neck. And I really hoped that she would come say hi, so we could be like, look at this goofball. But it didn't happen. Anyways, hi. I'm alive. Rizis is alive. I'm very proud of her. Thank you very much to Wheat.
Rizis got a kill.
I got a kill.
That's true.
Bro, I got to absorb
Noise.
10th HP.
Fucking noise.
Very excited about it. Noise. As always, thank you so much, guys. I know I was gone last week, but it was really fun to just slip right back into it. So thank you, guys. It's always a blast doing last call. I'm just jazzed that I didn't die, you know?
I'm jazzed for that too. Max?
Yeah. I'm also jazzed that went way better than I thought it would, honestly. All things considered, it really didn't go that bad. Again, we'll talk about it in the post show. I always end up saying that. Like, I want to talk about it now, but post show. Always fun to play Blibble and be on the show. And have Dodger back. That's good too. That's awesome. Hope you had a good time in the States. But other than that, I'm Gas Mexican on everything. I'll be streaming tonight, probably around like 9 p.m. Central. I don't want to play. Probably not Atomic Hearts. Maybe more on that in the post show as well.
Interesting.
It's not a terrible game. It's not a terrible game. It's just I got gripes. Other than that, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Wheat.
Never doubt your $8 purchases on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen. Never. Don't have regrets that, like, I saw it. I read reviews. Actually, the first one I didn't buy. Second one, you nailed it, reviewers. Good job. You didn't let me down this time. I'm DJ Wheat. You can find me at DJ Wheat pretty much everywhere. I stream only 1 day a week on my own channel. That's Fridays. And then I do some Quake on Saturday. And of course, Last Call for Adventure here on Wednesday. Thanks for having me. It's good to have the crew back. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe Prel like comes out and is the true savior of the day in this situation. You'll just have to tune in next week to find out. So come back.
True. That leaves me. It's always great introing myself. Hi, hello, I'm that bronze girl. And I write and stream, and that's my life. And so right now I'm really busy in pre-production for a show called This Quest, which I successfully somehow crowdfunded $150,000 for. I know, unhinged.
Yeah.
And we have an amazing production partner that like Fonco that has worked on like Star Wars and stuff. So I'm so blessed to be working with this amazing team. And as we're hurtling towards production, that makes my job as a DM suddenly become very, very busy. So doing some creative meetings for that over the next couple of weeks. But I'm still streaming on my channel. I still need to beat Dead Space. I'm playing it on hard, and I love that game. And I've been enjoying the roguelike mode of Hitman. I am so bad. I am so bad. And it's because I always just dick around and do something stupid where I'm like, what if I just did the everyone's
because you've been conditioned
now.
by regular Hitman. You've been conditioned by regular Hitman being able to screw around, and now it's punishing you.
And now it's punishing because I'm so used to like, I wonder if I could just like do shit.
Oh,
you know, and that's happened to me a few times, you know. But I killed the man with a starfish.
Nice.
And I'm very proud of.
Very good.
Nice. I want this as an emote. I don't know how that ended up being
Every
your
time
freeze frame.
Every time he puts it up, I compulsively, I have to try and mimic it.
Try to mimic it. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
So good. But thank you for joining me. And thank you all in the audience for watching. I hope you enjoy this show as much as we enjoy making it. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, we're going to be doing a post show on Patreon. So check us out on Patreon. That's it. That's all I've got for you today. See you next week. Same great place, same great time. Bye.